And this is a bitch I was dealing with as a side nigga for a year and a half. Now I know how you feel about married bitches, but this bitch was blessing me with major plumbing jobs for my company and outright cashing me out. Her husband was wealthy. However, he had health problems and mental issues and had long stopped fucking his bitch. And he was almost 20 years older than his wife. Like I said, I've been fucking her for more than a year. Then things took a turn last month. I think her husband found out she was fucking somebody, but he didn't know who. And along with his health issues, he decided he couldn't take it anymore. And he sat in his car in his garage with the car running, and he unalived himself. BossMack, I don't know how I feel about this shit. In a way, I kind of feel responsible, but then again, I really don't know everything this bitch is doing. So now I'm trying to decide if I should keep fucking with this bitch. What are your thoughts on this? It's not like the bitch is married anymore. A nigga from Memphis, Tennessee writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 34-year-old nigga out here getting to it as a plumber with my own company. I have 2 trucks and 4 employees. We doing pretty good. And that's thanks to one of my bitches. I have 2 bitches on the team and 1 bitch that I was dealing with as a side nigga. I was a side nigga to this bitch. Now this is about the bitch that I'm side nigga to. Now this particular bitch is the Snow, and a bitch was married. A bitch is 36, and this is a bitch I was dealing with as a side nigga for a year and a half. Now I know how you feel about married bitches, but this bitch was blessing me with major plumbing jobs for my company and outright cashing me out. Her husband was wealthy. However, he had health problems and mental issues and had long stopped fucking his bitch. And he was almost 20 years older than his wife. Like I said, I've been fucking her for more than a year. Then things took a turn last month. I think her husband found out she was fucking somebody, but he didn't know who. And along with his health issues, he decided he couldn't take it anymore. and he sat in his car in his garage with the car running, and he unalived himself. BossMack, I don't know how I feel about this shit. In a way, I kind of feel responsible, but then again, I really don't know everything this bitch is doing. So now I'm trying to decide if I should keep fucking with this bitch. What are your thoughts on this? It's not like the bitch is married anymore. Hit the like button. All right. I'm gonna keep it tall, man. You know, that's some you dealing with a diabolical bitch. You dealing with a diabolical bitch. But, you know, on the flip side of that, you know, bitch was putting money in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? And keeping you alive, you know what I'm saying? You know, you dealing with a diabolical bitch, though. You know, and you said that's a Tyler Perry movie. I don't know, man. I've heard of such things, man. I've heard of such things, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. That ain't the first time I heard of some shit similar to that. I knew a bitch that I ain't gonna lie, man. I knew a bitch. Oh shit. Oh shit. I ain't gonna even lie, man. I knew a bitch that liked the BossMack like a motherfucker, man. The snow. And man, I you know, I couldn't cross the line, you know. I knew her husband too. And her husband ended up having ALS, nigga. And man, oh man, bro. Oh shit, I couldn't do it, man. But shit happens, man. A bitch was keeping you alive, man. I can't say I would cut a bitch loose. I mean, I wouldn't have had did the marry shit. You know what I'm saying? But you already did it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, shit done played out a certain type of way, man. I'd pray on it. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I pray, nigga. I pray on that. Don't play with the snowball smack. Hey, man. You know. You sure she didn't lock her husband in the car? See, that's what I'm talking about, man. You know, shit is it's diabolical. You know, you dealing with... Hey, man. You know, hey man, okay, here's the thing. Um, you didn't have nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? If the bitch killed him or drove him or drove him, either way, either killed him or drove him to do it, that's on the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Um, I would pray for forgiveness from God for myself. You know what I'm saying? Try to clear my conscience with God, like, um, you know, uh, if you continue to deal with this bitch, I would deal with her in a way to where she couldn't, fuck me over, because clearly you dealing with the snow be ruthless, bro. I mean, not saying that a black bitch wouldn't have done the same thing, you know what I'm saying? But, bitches be ruthless, man. I wouldn't, I keep a bitch where I can see her, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully she can't do nothing diabolical to your company if you decide you don't want to fuck with her no more. That's really where you at. Like, if you take the dick away, what could she do to you? You know what I mean? That's really where you at with it. What could a bitch do to me if I take the dick away? You know what I'm saying? Is it like, am I getting pressed? Am I in a situation where I'm getting pressed for dick? You know. And then, man, if it's foul play, if it's some foul play involved, maybe the authorities find out about it. I don't know, man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying. But I've heard of things like this. You know what I'm saying. I've heard of things like this. You know what I mean, and you know, you was over here living your life, doing your thing, providing dick here and there. She's helping you financially, and then you just hear about the shit that went on over there. You didn't have nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hit the like button. I don't see fault on anybody here, BossMack, unless I heard it differently. Her husband was mentally and physically ill. Right. Bible don't say what race a bitch. Hell have no fury shit. He took his life because his wife was getting that BBC. I finished my homework. Thank you. Now I will check your podcast for my homework and relaxing. I appreciate it, bro. Now she getting that life insurance payout. Yeah. That and the pension or whatever. All that shit. Yeah. 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 All that. All that. All that. All that. And he might not be the only side piece. See that part right there. Yep. Yep. Don't make the mistake of thinking you the entire show. That's the cold part of the game right there. Don't make the mistake of thinking you are the entire show. It might be you and two other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It might be you and two other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Should have threw her some cash for the. Should have threw her some cash for the jobs. The bitch plugged him with a bitch. The bitch probably was eating good. That probably, listen, that probably was the, I guess I hear you on that. Should have threw her some paper. But hey, a nigga probably feeling like I'm giving out dick in risky situations. Shit. Bitch need to be blessing me. But I hear you. The game is tricky, man. Hit the like button for that game. What's up with that? Chuck Spears, I appreciate that $10.